Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony. We have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here,
We
man.
need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you
it feels so
courtside.
much better being with you guys than them other two.
Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Garnett. Kobe is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Terry in at the center filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles. And it's Chapman in at the power forward position.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny. Tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. He's probably 3 of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player.
Our game's been global for so long now. That's a great point because, we had Dirk, and we've had Nash, and we've had Hakeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Now Billups. Feeds to Garnett. No good there. And it's Wade with the ball for the Clippers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. They'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. If they weren't already. Could make for some fairly high drama.
And here are the Clippers now, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. And the shot goes in from Cotton.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Nowitzki looking it over. Billups against Wade. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And Chauncey Billups drops them both. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point, because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish and dribble.
And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Here's Wade after the basket by Los Angeles. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Carney. And it's blocked. Here's Kobe. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. And Bryant kicks to Garnett. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Kobe for 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And the Lakers have possession after the basket by Los Angeles. On the wing, Bryant. Nowitzki outside. Phillips against Wade. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys, but then we see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles or New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's 2 aspects of it. There's endorsements and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and then the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays is on national television. The impact of social media, they're just, you can be a superstar in a small market. Now look at Giannis, you look at Brandon, OKC, Westbrook, you can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
Here's Cotton. It's good from long range. Cotton's got 9 points. Los Angeles trails by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nowitzki finds Garnett. To the middle. Here's Phillips. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
The pass to Cotton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Becker, defended by Nowitzki. They get the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bryant looking over the floor. Phillips from outside. It's good on the putback. Terry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Absolutely. The prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
From deep, Phillips. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here... We've got Divac, and it's Cotton in at the 2 spot. Pass to Odom. Kicks to Phillips. Outside Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Billups. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Los Angeles trails by 8. Look at when you guys played. Kenny, a ton of incredible guards, certainly during your time. Which players gave you the biggest fits when you tried to guard? Who were the most difficult guys?
Well, I didn't have to guard Jordan, but I know that a lot of people had Mike Mears before they played him.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But what's funny? Like guys like Dana Barris and Mahmoud, they were tough to guard, because they were so small. They could get up under you. You couldn't really pressure them at times.
It was always the guys that most people wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
Michael Adams.
Yep.
Muggsy Bogues. I hated to be guarded by him too. And then there were some guys that just had quirky games. Remember, was it Kevin Porter?
Oh, did you play against John Bagley?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Herky jerky guy.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Chauncey Billups. He's out there with Kobe, and it's Odom in at the 4 slot. Outside Billups. Here's Phillips. But they recover it. Here's Odom. He feeds it to Cilppers. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Los Angeles trails by 10. Here's Cotton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Passes to Phillips. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, Divac, a really unique big man. Not only a good scorer, but an incredible passer for a guy his size.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
That free throw, no good. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton and
if I had to go over and pick it now,
there's so many of them.
Man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close.
Yeah,
the Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like those guys are scorers.
Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Carney's checked in. And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Cotton. It's stolen by Bryant. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break. And there's Billups. That's good on the assist from Kobe. Billups has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. To the inside, poked away. It's stolen by Cilppers. On the wing, Bryant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Billups. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Odom. Here's Nowitzki. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Carney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Too many teams have been able to win back-to-back titles in the NBA, but Kenny, you were a part of one of those elite groups with the Houston Rockets. Mentally, that's got to be very difficult to repeat.
Yes, the second year is much tougher.
Why is it?
Because you become, I call fat cat-itis or complacent. You know, you got guys who are 8th, 9th, 10th man on the team. They're getting TV commercials now. They're coming on a plane with shades. You know, instead of hard hats, you know, they got on velvet hats. It's just a different environment for guys who have not been accustomed to being stars, now being stars.
And not to mention, you go from being the hunter to the hunted. Like, that's a part of it too, because now you get everybody's everything. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Billups. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Cotton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
And with more players controlling their free agent destiny, we're starting to see a little backlash. Yeah, you think there's a double standard. Teams can trade them, but players are supposed to be loyal.
Well, it's a double standard for sure. But the only one who loses out are the fans in that double standard. The fans have no control over who stays and leaves, but they have to cheer for who comes in. So I feel for the fans, but it is a business.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Terry's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Billups. Gilmore passes to Cotton. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Billups, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Terry grabs the board.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And there's the pass to Nowitzki. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Tuesday, then on Wednesday. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And
an 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
First one falls for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Nowitzki hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
That's tipped. Here's Phillips. That one goes. Count it. Phillips has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Wade. Standing at 13.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Carney the pass to Chapman. Wells in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance points. That helps an offense, Kenny. That's it's an easy way to get some scoring. Which players do the best job of keeping possessions alive for the chance to get the second chance?
Second chance points, I would say Drummond, Steven Adams, and Cantor. Those are guys who are great offensive rebounders, and they get it done.
Don't forget Montrezl Harrell is another guy that's doing a great job.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe against Wade. Becker, guarded by Garnett. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. Finish off the break. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant. He is so fast when he's got room to run.
The Clippers shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And the Clippers call time here.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Wade against Bryant. They need this one. No good from Wade.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nowitzki outside. On the wing, Kobe. Wade is covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Kobe. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Carney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That's good from Wade. And the Clippers making a switch here. Jameson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Lakers leading by 13. Nowitzki outside. Over Wells. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Moves back up. Garnett misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Wade. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Here's LaFrance. He's got 10. Outside Bryant. And the Lakers with another miss. Los Angeles trails by 13. Wells in the corner. Backed away. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 7.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Kobe with it. Garnett outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant in the post. Wade is covering. Bryant can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Unloads from 9. Jamison, no luck.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell you when you back.
Fellow PG, we got to let
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he could share it with us.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He throw good, Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Evans is checked in for the Clippers. Phillips, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles trails by 12. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Passes it to Carney. Divac kicks to Wells. Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Carney dishes to Wells. Carney the pass to Wells. Now Jamison from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you, sir, for your sharp and incisive analysis of the game.
Oh, thank you, Ernie. Thank you. Always a pleasure to break down the game with the great ones.
Trader. Excuse me. Yeah, glad you had fun over there.
I'm back, though.
Copycat.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And it's Wade in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Chauncey Billups out there with Kobe. Then there's Nowitzki, and it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, and it's Cotton in at the 2. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That's good from Carney. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lakers leading by 11. On the wing, Bryant. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Nowitzki right side. 5 to shoot. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Nowitzki's so crafty at using the pump fake to his advantage. Can't leave your feet around him if you're on defense. You got to stay down.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And he makes the first.
Boy, you got to love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Wade with the ball for Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Carney. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
That's good from Carney. He's off on the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that
Lakers working the ball around now. Billups against Wade. Billups dishes to Garnett, and it's blocked. Los Angeles trails by 12. Wade surveying the D. And it's Wade with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Nowitzki after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Billups. Back to Nowitzki. Garnett against Wade. The jump hook. That one rolling around and rims out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Rejected by Nowitzki.
And you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. Over to the wing. Outside Billups. That one off the back iron and out.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And the Lakers making a change here. Odom's checked in. Here's Chapman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The dish to Cup. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Billups. And the shot is long.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
A rebound by Kobe Bryant.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
PG, that's good.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Becker, defended by Nowitzki. Poke loose, Kobe with the steal. Here's Odom. Off the mark there with a three-point shot. Los Angeles trails by 9. Here's Becker. Rejected by Nowitzki. Billups kicks to Nowitzki. Garnett inside. Here's Odom. Tries again. Shot's good by Garnett. Timeout. Garnett's got 9 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It works.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And it's 7 points for Jamison.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Outside Billups. On the wing, Terry. Defended by Divac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. free throw is good for Terry.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
To the paint. Kobe comes with a double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Nowitzki for three. Good on the triple. Nowitzki's got 13.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Los Angeles trails by 21. Wade outside.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Billups. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Billups has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wade can't hit. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Bryant. Also Chauncey Billups out there, and it's Nowitzki in at the 3. Here's Billups. It's tipped. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Wells. Rejected by Nowitzki. They get it back. Pass to Gilmore. 3-pointer on the way. Billups gets the rebound. Billups has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. Clock at 4. Here's Bryant, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Terry. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Outside, Kobe. Right side, Billups. Back to Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Terry against Wade. There's the pass to LaFrance. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jameson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
He's got... Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Odom, the pass to LaFrance. Left side, Kobe. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Wade. Basket good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Now here's Bryant. Outside Odom. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. Chauncey Billups has checked in for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Wade against Billups. Wade dishes to Cotton. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Los Angeles guys shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Knocked away. Carney kicks to Cotton. Oh, good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Odom. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Terry trying to get open, and Garnett misses. Garnett's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Pass to Wade. Here's Cotton. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The feed to Carney. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The tray. The shot by Odom, no good. And it's Wade with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Wade on the wing. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Will, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Here's Becker. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Garnett, the pass to Odom. 16 feet away. Again, the miss by Odom.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Carney. Feeds it away. Over Odom. Los Angeles with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 23. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. And then Carney with the jam.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Timeout called the Lakers. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I get $100, $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Los Angeles trails by 21. 8 on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Billups against Lee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups. Two shots. And the first one drops. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Los Angeles trails by 19. And here's Wade. The shot's good. Wade's got 20.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Right side, Billups. for the three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Here's Cotton, guarded by Kobe. Wade from outside, trains the three-pointer. Wade's got 14 points here in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Terry. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Terry. Garnett finds Terry. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Nowitzki outside. And the pass to Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a three. Nowitzki, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Kobe kicks to Billups. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Wade against Billups.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And here's Bryant for 3. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Billups. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.